Hey, it's voting time again, so don't forget to punch the Obama hold. Now, we've all heard words like surplus, deficit, recovery, growth, debt. What does all that mean? Well, by way of illustration, I'm here to just give you a little walkthrough of what it all looks like. This liquid represents the financial assets of money that America has to use to take care of itself. Now, I'm not going to give a dollar figure because it changes based on who has the calculator. Let's just pay attention to the concept. This line represents the norm, or how America operates comfortably doing business as usual. Now, when President Clinton left office, more money was put into America's bottle and we had a cushion, just like your personal rainy day savings account. It was beyond the sea level, if you will, of normalcy. We had more discretionary money to run the country. You could say that his policies worked. When President Bush was in office, his policies, the war, his spending practices, and a few questionable actions decreased the surplus. The president, his party, and their agenda, in fact, plummeted the economy in the wrong direction. They drained the bank account. And in fact, 8 years later, the surplus was gone, normalcy was nowhere in sight, people are hurting, companies are closing, and you know what was hitting the fan. The word recession was echoing in our ears like the fat lady getting ready to sing. We were way below sea level, bleeding, and just praying for normalcy again. President Obama came into office and has to first stabilize the bleeding or risk the country falling into the abyss. This took a little money to plug up the holes just to make Bush's fiasco stop. Obama stopped it. And then he had to reassess and make policies to put us back on the upswing. Now, if a car was going 100 miles an hour in the wrong direction and was told to go the other direction, it has to first stop, turn around, then ramp up and go back. That might take a minute. That's what happened. We then started to slowly grow in the right direction. Things are better, but not at normalcy levels. Some people say, wait a second now, the growth isn't up to par, gas is high, jobs are scarce, and we are not at normal levels yet. And he had 4 whole years. Well, it took 8 years to drain the account of liquidity, but yet they say we should be thriving in 4. Come on, the public isn't stupid. It takes 8 months to have a baby, and yet they're mad because they can't see the baby in 4. We know what they did, and the facts don't lie. They drained us almost to the point of a depression. Look what Obama did. He stopped the bleeding and is slowly refilling the economy towards normalcy. Now, you need to ask yourself, whose policies are proven and better? Who cleaned up the mess and put us back on track? I think you know who. Obama. On the other side of the coin, who will put us back on the same road to destruction or an assured recession? Whose pocketbook could even handle that mess, even if they do what Bush's policies did? The correct answer is Mr. 47% himself. Sidebar, isn't that like half the country? You know, the truth comes out when you think no one's listening. Trust, that's what he means.
47% of Americans pay no income tax. And so my job is not to worry about those people. I'll never convince them.
I'm back. Now, I can't even say his name. It's the other guy. People, let's use our common sense and not get amnesia or fall for the okie doke on election day. You have to choose. The only people who will come out ahead if you choose the wrong answer are the 1%ers. They can afford to because they have those deep Jacques Cousteau pockets. But we can't. So you, yes, you, your vote counts. Just do it because you owe it to yourself and your family. Punch the Obama hole. Let him refill your financial container. This message is not paid for by the Obama campaign. He doesn't even know me. The people with common sense who can no longer afford to lose money and slip from the middle class to the working poor are the sponsors of this long commercial.